10 reasons why 2026 World Cup will be historical. The 2026 FIFA World Cup aren't just another tournament. It's said to be historical and the biggest World Cup in the history of football. So let's go. The number one reason here, the first World Cup with 48 teams. For the past World Cup, they are hosting 32 and now it's 48. So it's something incredible from 32 to 48. This give players and country more this thing, like some countries that have dreams of coming to the World Cup but they can't make it, maybe due to they are facing opponent that is more stronger than them and more powerful for them. So give them more opportunity to come to the World Cup. They increase it so they can, if they know what they are doing, so they can just come and grab the opportunity to go to the World Cup. And number two here, first World Cup hosted by three countries. This is the first World Cup ever to be hosted by three countries, which they are United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. And this World Cup hosted by those three countries, it will be so amazing. United States, Canada, and Mexico. So it's something incredible. Which I give them this thing. I think it will be historical. Maybe we can't say for now. Maybe next one it will be hosted by football. This is the most thing for the past World Cup that they have played. This is the first World Cup to be hosted by three countries. And number three, most matches ever. This World Cup has been the World Cup with the most matches in the history of World Cup. Before they used to play 64 games in each this thing, but now they are playing 104 games. This is due to the expansion of country that will be partaking in the World Cup. Before it's 32 and now it's 48, so they will extend the number of country which is going to the World Cup. It's not just something from 42, from 64 to 104. It's something incredible. And this will give spaces to some player to prove themselves, write your name in the wall. So you have more matches to play, you have more distance to sit tight. So it's something incredible. And number four, Mexico makes history. Mexico has made history. It's the first country to host three World Cup 3 times in 3 editions. First World Cup that Mexico will host was 1970. They hosted 1970 World Cup. They hosted 1986 World Cup, and now they host 2026 World Cup. So it's something incredible, which I give them kudos. I wish Nigeria can host World Cup soon. So let's see how it goes. And number five, more underdogs can shine. This give countries the opportunity to partake in the World Cup due to the increment of this thing in the World Cup. They increase the number of countries to be attending the World Cup. So it just give them the opportunity. More those countries that have been dreaming of World Cup, like Norway, DR Congo. This is the first time they are going. Norway, DR Congo, Iran, Iraq, all those countries. RDB, they don't expand it. All those countries may not be there. So the expansion give them this thing, an opportunity to partake in the World Cup. So that's something incredible, and you'll be historical about it. And number six, record breaking attendance. This will give let me put it like this. This will create more spaces for attendance to go, because with each stadium across North America, this World Cup could be the most biggest attending World Cup in history. North America now, they have huge stadiums and they are ready to use them. So this World Cup can easily be the most attending World Cup in history of World Cup. So it's something It's something credible which can make history also. And number 7 here, new generation of superstar. This World Cup, we are talking about this World Cup, Messi and Ronaldo, this is their last dance. If we are talking about this World Cup, we are talking about Erling Haaland, Lamine Yamal, Jude Bellingham, all those Kobe Mino, likes of Saka, likes of young players like that. They emerge in football. You know, talking about Erling Haaland, we are not here to talk about him, but his first debut in the World Cup, he scored a brace, and if you check that last goal, you can just say the last goal of Haaland on too. So it gives them, and Lamine Yamal, his first debut, they subbed into the World Cup, but that doesn't mean, but this gives them more opportunity to shine and to write their name in the world war, so they can write their name. They are these players that we are looking up to, likes of Lamine Yamal, came second in Ballon d'Or, and Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe. This was not the first World Cup of Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe has been in this space since 2018, so something incredible. And number 8 here, technology will be better than ever. When we talk about technology, it's something that we shouldn't be arguing because of all those countries that host it. United States, they are known for their technology. Canada is also there, and Mexico, they are trying. So they are meant for their technology, which is something incredible. I give them close to it. Let's brief it. Expert improve VAR, enhanced goal line technology, and more advanced match analysis in this World Cup. You can see more advanced match analysis and their goal line. So it's something incredible. They really work on their technology, which can make it more historical in the history of World Cup. And number 9, biggest global audience. Billions of viewers around the world are expected to watch, making it one of the largest sporting events in human history. Billions. When we are talking about billions of people are expected to watch the World Cup, it's something incredible. And everybody know that Nigeria don't qualify for the World Cup, but we are still watching it. Around the world. They are expected to watch it, and if they do, and if it's not that if they do, it will become the most watched World Cup in history. Billions of people watch it, so it's something incredible, and which can also make history and make it something and make it historical World Cup as our topic indicate. And number 10, the last but not the least, is a chance to create new legend. This is where it goes more interesting. This World Cup give a chance. Let's just go like this. Every World Cup, a legend is meant to be created. Every World Cup, if you check it, in every World Cup we also see a season of player like World Cup 2018. That's when we saw Mbappe came back 2022. So, and some players like that. Every World Cup we see them. But this one, it will be more interesting because we're expecting the lives of Lamine Yamal, all this Pedri, Jude Bellingham, Erling Haaland, all those ones. They are on their debut now. So all of them, they are expected to shine. Messi and Ronaldo, they are just leading. They are no more in this talk again. This is their last dance. So we are expecting all those young stars to write their name on the wall, to write their name, to show us what they got, what they can do, how they can do it, what makes them who they are to this World Cup. So this is the end, and I think with this few point of mine, this World Cup can be more most historical World Cup and unforgettable World Cup in history of World Cup. So those are my 10 reasons for this 2026 World Cup. And what you think about it, let me know in the comment section. Let me know your opinion. And the most important thing, which country do you think can leave the World Cup? Which country do you support? Let's say, which one do you think and which one do you support that can leave the World Cup? Is it Argentina? Is it Portugal? France? Scotland? Norway? Spain? Belgium? What do you think? Let me just know in the comment section. And please don't forget to like, share and comment. And the most important, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be seeing more videos like this. I really appreciate you for listening and kindness. God bless you. Bye. see my next video.